A simulated airplane crash into an Albany Technical College building provided disaster training for Albany firefighters and emergency response teams. This fire and the victims were all staged, and it was all a part of that training. The training happens every 3 years in Albany, but it could not be more timely with a number of recent plane crashes across the country.
As WALB News 10's Lena Allen reports, Albany leaders say this type of training is critical to be prepared, and we want to warn you the visuals in this story are not real, just a reenactment of a disaster scenario.
An airport simulation playing out a real-life crisis, all in the name of safety.
Wow, as a frequent flyer, I know that this was a drill.
But Regina Watts, who volunteered to be a victim in Wednesday's drill, says it all still felt so real. This training is required every 3 years by the FAA, but this was the first year EMS got to train with an aircraft simulator brought in from Minnesota.
I've never seen something with such a large-scale carnage. It was great for the employees of the city to just experience what it's like to be prepared for detrimental situations.
Albany Airport Police Chief Gary Etheridge says while the training was a success, his biggest takeaway was that communication between all mutual aid needs to be improved.
Of course, communications was a problem, but that's what we're going to work on to improve.
According to the Aircraft Owners and Pilots Association, accidents here in Georgia are down by 21% so far this year. Etheridge says the last major plane crash here in Albany happened 10 years ago, but that's not stopping them from updating disaster resources.
We're looking at hopefully the purchase of 2 new vehicles, 2 new crash trucks.
Now, while there hasn't been a plane crash or accident here at the Albany Airport in several years, emergency personnel are hoping that this training will keep them prepared for the unexpected. Lena Allen, WALB, your hometown news source.